Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my Blue Eyes testing video. So before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. This deck is fantastic, by the way. I love it so much. The replays are just going to showcase how incredibly consistent this deck is. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Alright, so for replay number 1, this video is going to be very long because I have a lot of replays. I went literally like 9-0 like in one day, like when I played this deck. It was ridiculous. So I'm going, I think, first or second with this hand. I have a really good hand. So Sage, Double Melody, Ghost Ogre, 1-for-1. It's just fantastic, man. I have nothing to say. Can literally play through like a hand shop too. So I go 1-for-1, pitch the White Stone of Ancients that I searched with Sage. So that's kind of like a free discard. I even have like Double Melody to search for Levineer and alternative later on. But just Needle Fiber alone is going to get me like everything that I need. So the melodies are just like extra in my hand. I really don't need them. Then I get a free draw, multiple Blue Eyes searches. So you see, I actually even hard draw a Blue Eyes alternative that I didn't even actually need to hard draw because I just have easy search access to it. LP is going to summon that Seyfert, which is going to pitch Blue Eyes to search the Levineer. So now look at my hand, man. Already, man, without using any bricks, like... This is just like a very natural combo. Like, all of these cards are cards you are already playing in your Blue Eyes deck. And this, I can't stress this enough. Like, you are not making your deck any worse. You are just making it infinitely more powerful, more consistent. It's only positive things. So now I'm going Melody, search for my two other dragons. So my second Levineer and my second alternative, which are just very good follow-up cards. Making Pisti. Levineer is going to banish the Blue Eyes and revive back White Stone of Legends. Alright, and then Pisti revive back Blue Eyes from the banished. Now I have to make the Scald first before making the Blue Eye Spirit. Otherwise, I'm going to make a Spirit and then like get like a fake Blue Eye search because I already have all my Blue Eyes. So obviously I have to mulligan back the Blue Eyes White Dragon on the bottom of the deck. That's exactly what I'm doing. So draw 4, put back 2. Absolutely insane. And now I'm going to search Blue Eyes again. How many cards do I have in my hand, man? This is ridiculous. Hold on a second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards in my hand. I have a Scaldi that didn't use its effect yet. I have a Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. And look at my graveyard. Once again, every card here is 100% a card that you would already play in Blue Eyes, except maybe for Seyfert. But come on, it's not like Seyfert was a bad card in Blue Eyes anyways, and everything else is just obviously very logical, right? So I'm going to summon alternative now, then special summon Sage with the effect of Scald. Going to tag out that Spirit so I can summon my level 8, and then Cloud Castle revive back the Spirit Dragon because that's the combo. And now I'm going to be able to make a VFD. Alright, beautiful, and now Levineer is just going to special summon itself so I can make a rank 8. Going to recycle back the Levineer with Seyfert's effect, and going to set an infinite, so I have VFD, Harbinger, Infinite, Ogre, and just like a full hand, like extremely disgusting. I think during the end phase, I'm even going to special summon a Blue Eyes for my deck. Is this fair? I have 4 monsters on the field, a back row, like a really good follow-up. I can do this to recycle back like Blue Eyes or alternative if I need it, and then Levineer is just like extremely dangerous. And just VFD alone is already enough. So he goes Hurricane. I obviously don't negate that with Harbinger because I can just use VFD now. And he cannot use Infinite anymore. He can use Gamma, and I can't really do anything about the Gamma, unfortunately. But, you know, if he had the Gamma, he would have used it during my own turn. So the probability of drawing Gamma for turn is just so incredibly low. And besides, I don't even think he plays the package. Not everyone plays it because it is very bricky. So I just VFD now. He summons 2 monsters, but I called Wind. So even if he has effects in the graveyard, he can't use them. Very important to call the correct attribute with VFD. Sometimes people just, they troll and they call like Divine Beast, but it's not good because sometimes you get like a dark graveyard effect in the grave, like Dangers getting sniped, for example, and you start popping cards on your field so you can actually survive and actually win through VFD. But calling Wind is just like for safety measures, and now I summon alternative, and that's all she wrote. So that's how I won replay number 1. Absolutely beautiful. Let's jump into replay number 2. Alright, I'm going second against this Dragunity guy, same player. So he goes, by the way, huge respect to this guy. He's not gonna scoop, like, he doesn't, okay, I kind of spoiled it, but, he was just very, he was a nice guy, alright? Good sportsmanship, so, Ravine plus Zephyros is just absolutely disgusting. You can use the effect twice. And now Senatus 2, this card is basically kind of a 1-card combo if you play like a weird deck, or, well, I mean a weird build, but in a way it's not too bad actually. So he's going to go for Mistletoe. I don't know, man, I just feel like he did his play like very wrong though. I have Infinite, but I'm just holding it because even if he makes Crystal Wing, it doesn't protect his combo. So I'm just trying to hit the combo and not necessarily the Crystal Wing because Bigfoot already kind of takes care of the Crystal Wing in a way. Well, not really because he gains 3000 attack, but if he gets sniped, and I always get sniped, he goes Ravine, discard the Ash. And that doesn't really achieve anything, so he's just gonna Gayderg, I mean, blah blah blah, for something irrelevant, Crystal Wing. He passed on Hieratic Seal with this hand. Oh man, he could have done all of that with just like 2 cards. So that was very unnecessary, and my hand is just obviously overpowered. So 2 interruptions is not enough, but if he tried to combo, I simply would have infinited him, so it's not too bad. Now I get sniped on Bigfoot, obviously, because it's my typical luck in Yu-Gi-Oh! I get sniped, I want to say, 70% of the time, maybe, when I have 6 cards in hand. I remember Nats 2019, I had like 8 cards in my hand. I went Thunder Dragon, Search 2, and then Sekka's Die, Draw 2, and I got sniped 3 times in a row, with different cards, by the way. They were all 1-ofs in my hand. It was ridiculous. Anyways, Hieratic Seal is going to obviously tag out because he has no choice. I don't know why he bounced back his Crystal Wing. He should have just bounced back the Ravine. But yeah, anyways, this Goliath is not a problem whatsoever. Because, oh, I'm gonna get lucky with that Nessie. This is good, though. I'm going to discard the stone, so now I have regular Blue Eyes. I can summon this alternative right away. So it changes nothing, in theory. It just allows me to OTK him, because now I can summon alternative on main phase 1, pop, and then combo off and kill him. But otherwise, I simply would have had to destroy the Goliath with Nessie. That's why I summoned it in attack. And then main phase 2 combo off, and it changes nothing. But still, you know, just everything here is very, you know, is nothing too special. Formula Synchron, draw 1 card, blah blah blah. Martial Marcher. The draw from Formula Synchron is not needed in the combo, just like Formula Synchron itself is not needed. But it's 1 extra light in the graveyard for Levineer, and it's 1 extra draw, and you know, it's a +1. Pot of Greed is a +1. Would you play Pot of Greed in every deck in the world? Of course. So, you know, kind of makes sense. And now I'm popping off, man. Like, what is going on? I'm just going for the flex, man. Imagine breaking like 2 negates plus Goliath, well, 2 interruptions, Crystal Wing, and Crystal Wing was just very easy to handle. Hieratic Seal didn't really stay for too long because my Bigfoot got sniped, but this game was pretty much like over since the very beginning, and now I'm just exploding, man. It's not even funny. Actually, it's pretty funny. I love saying that. This Thunderbird, yo, Chupacabra's gonna get sniped. I also kind of got lucky because I didn't want to use the Effective Sage. I mean, I don't even know if I could have used it because you need to have a Blue Eyes in your deck. Oh, actually, yeah, sure. I could have summoned like a 3rd Blue Eyes. That would have been like a really cute, actually. And now I'm just comboing off, and that's why I said, you know, mad respect to this guy. He did not scoop while I was comboing on his ass, so it's just super fun, man. This is beautiful to look at. You have Skulldeet, Harbinger, Zombiestein, VFD, Ash, and I can summon Levineer again and make a Hieratic Seal, so that would be 1, 2, 3... Oh my god, all of the monsters on the field are interruptions. 5 interruptions, and then on end phase, I'm pretty sure Whitestone of Ancients is in my graveyard. Yes, so it triggers to summon the 3rd and final Blue Eyes, and next turn I can recur back, I think Blue Eyes Alternative, yeah, I can recur back Blue Eyes Alternative, and it's just Happy Land City, so... Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, I enjoyed this so much, and this is just the power of Blue Eyes, man. Blue Eyes White Dragon has been good. It has been good in 2016. It is good again in 2020. You don't need the new support, you don't need Successor Soul and all of that bullcrap to make it work, because these cards are not good at all, and they denaturalize Blue Eyes completely. So let's jump into replay number 3 now. Alright, replay number 3. Okay, once again, it's someone who probably doesn't watch my videos, but come on, man. Come on, this hand is literally... Oh, come on. This hand is like 7 negates. If you can make 7 negates, why are you going Zombie World activating Foolish Burial? Oh, man. You have 7 negates in front of you, and you're choosing to end on like 1 negate pass? Are you kidding me? And it's not like you needed breaks, like your deck stays the same. So I don't understand this. And also, he turned off his Jacobulan, which is also an interruption because it's kind of like a DD Crow. It revives back as like a monster from my graveyard, and Zombie World is very annoying annoying because I can't do any Guard Dragon plays. So I have to get rid of this, and this Vampire Sucker, I mean, not too big of a deal. So I go for Upstart. What do I draw? Ooh, Bigfoot. That's not... Actually, that's very good. If I can discard the Bigfoot and... Ooh, okay, never mind. Okay, so this Nessie is going to search for another Bigfoot. Okay, yeah, so exactly. If I can pop the Bigfoot, I'm in everything. So Link Banana, summon 2 token, and then draw 1 card with Thingy. Basically, at this point, I'm just trying to... Am I gonna pop this Vampire Sucker right now? I don't know. Ooh. Because if I pop Vampire Sucker, I make myself lose to Infinite and Gamma. And he did have Gamma, so that's like a good tip that I can give to you guys. When there's just a random monster on the field and no cards like on the back row, and you have the ability to pop a monster, do it at the very end of your combo, because it turns like otherwise, yeah, I just start losing to Gamma for no reason, and he might actually have a good follow-up. So definitely the thing that you gotta do. But he just scoops because I have just too much card advantage, and like I said, I don't want to sound like mean or anything, but he gave me the win. I'm sorry, you had a very good hand. You had 7 negates and you chose to clown, because I think the guy thought I would maybe Ash the Glua-Bloom and he would be able to resolve the Gamma, but that's a very flawed mentality. That's not how you play the deck at all. And if the Uni-Zombie got Ashed, he would have been like in an even better shape, because I mean, yeah, because he had Foolish Burial anyways. So that was still like a completely unbreakable board through an Ash. Yeah, he played incorrectly. Anyways, let's jump into replay number 4. Exact same guy, so I think I'm going second again, yeah. He's going normal summon Glua-Bloom. Yo, why are people playing Jacko-Bulan anyways? The card is unplayable. It's very difficult to summon. You have to discard 1 zombie monster, not just 1 monster, 1 zombie monster. So it's very neggy, and yeah, when you don't have Zombie World, Jacko-Bulan is just a monster with 2200 defense with no effect. Because even if you can revive that Doom King, it just does nothing at all. So now I have to play around a Call by the Grave, Super Poly, a Doom King that does nothing, and then a Gamma. So I just make, well, I mean, the Gamma is just, as long as I don't get rid of every monster, I also don't have to worry about it. So now I Ogre the Jacko-Bulan because I don't want it to, like, come back to the field. If I can out this Ballardroch, it gets banished. So yeah, I go Banana. Where am I gonna get Call by the Grave or Super Poly? That's the thing. So not yet, because I didn't use any grave effects that are scary. You could have used it on Whitestone of Ancients, but I guess he just wants me to combo off so he can super poly me instead. Oh, doing it on Martial Marcher makes a lot of sense. Yeah, because yeah, it's kind of like a DD Crow on a monstery board. Makes sense, but I can play around it anyway, so I don't care too much. Yeah, this deck has a very high ceiling. Getting super polyed now. He's making Mud Dragon of the Swamp. He could have just made Starving Venom. That would have been much more annoying. I mean, I still would have been able to, like, destroy him through the Starving Venom. It literally changes nothing, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, this guy was literally doomed for anyways. Even if he made Starving Venom, I just would have attacked over one of his monsters, then set the Infinite, then he goes Starving Venom attack, and then I Infinite on the attack declaration, and he either crashes on Scaldit or he just gets like completely destroyed on Blue Eyes White Dragon. It depends on if he wants to... yeah, exactly. But he tops deck his Super Poly, which is obviously useless since he has no other cards to discard, and this is how I win the game, so... yeah, 2 of that zombie player, 2 of that Dragoonity player. Now let's move on into replay number 5. I'm going second against Ghostricks. Okay, sure, Ghostricks isn't a serious deck, but there is a very annoying card in his hand, and that's the only reason why I'm including this replay. Needle Sealing is not an enjoyable card to play against, and I got Needle Sealinged for 4. So how did I win? Let's find out. So I'm going to get a lot of card advantage with those plays. Just once again, I'm making Needle Fiber and already have 5 cards in hand. I'm just gonna go plus. This Levianeer is terrifying. I can pop 2 cards. I couldn't have Levianeered like early because I need a stacked graveyard and I need to like keep some of these cards. So I just combo off first. And besides, I would have lost, yeah, okay, so you see, now he's needle sealinging me. I obviously can't predict that, so now I pop this Ghostrick monster, reveal the Nessie, it gets sniped, so now Orochimaru's turn. Yeah, ooh, discard Whitestone of Ancients, not too bad, ooh. I ran out of Levianeers, unfortunately, so now I have to search a useless Blue Eyes. I make Harbinger. Harbinger can also negate the effects of spells, not just activation, so he actually used the effect of Ghostrick Parade, which is 10 billion like incorrect. And now I can just negate it, attack over his monster, and he's on top deck mode against the negate, and he just absolutely cannot win. And wow, he's actually top decking Neural Network for turn. That's actually so funny. And I even had Ogre, even if he had like a Kaiju for Harbinger, but since when are you playing Kaijus in a going first deck, and since when are you playing Ghost Tricks in the first place? Anyways, I won through Needle Sealing. Let's jump into replay number 6. Alright, I'm playing against Trains Infinite Track, I think? No, that's not true. Infinite Track, Trains, Ancient Gear, Sack. I want to call it Sack Turbo because he's playing 60 cards, and I swear on my life, he's drawing the most insane hands ever. Like, this is not average, by the way. Especially in a 60 card deck, you should not be drawing Machine Dupe with good hands. So I'm using Infinite on a card that stops him from special summoning in from the hand. I think this is it's an ignition effect and not a trigger effect, I think. Yes. So okay, yeah, there's no way for me to play around that, and he can basically, oh wow, that's actually nuts. Yeah, you can actually surge the trencher with Gearbox, huh? Oh, that's actually cool. And then he makes Machine Dupe live, blah blah blah. He can make Infinity at this point, but he doesn't want to. He makes Auradon instead. I mean, that's technically pretty cool, but so make O-Line. I mean, it's a cool combo, you know what, not gonna lie, but you can do all of that with just one Jet Synchron, so why are you relying on Machine Dupe with like very, very above average hands? Because otherwise you just can't combo off. Yeah, not too big of a fan. Anyways, this Krakazaur is going to draw 2, and he's just gonna pass with that, like, that's it. Literally all of that just to make one negate. I have 3 freaking Bigfoot! Come on! Like, obviously I can out this Krakazaur, which is the only interruption, because he got infinited, yes. But you're going to see how this is going to turn out very well for me. Bigfoot, discard Nessie, skillful Yu-Gi-Oh player, draw Surge Jackalope, then normal summon Ghost Ogre, because I don't want to discard a tuner with a danger. Now I make Banana. I want to draw a card and get like deck thin my get rid of the blue eyes in my deck. As many blue eyes before revealing my dangers because they draw cards. And my draw with Formula Synchron was an Ash, which is a great card. Why not? I can even start popping the tokens to facilitate the OTK with Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. Yo, this is just nuts, man. I literally had like 3 Bigfoot and like a very bad hand, like 10 seconds ago, and now look at the amount of cards on the field, in my hand, in my graveyard, and I want to reiterate the fact that I do not play any bricks or bad cards. Just no O-Line, no Jet, no bullshit. It's 100% clean. I love this way too much. And you can play 12 hand traps or even 15 hand traps, but I don't recommend it. So now I'm going to tag out, and then obviously Cloud Castle, revive back, get 10 billion searches again, blah blah blah, 20 freaking 5 cards in hand. Bigfoot is going to get sniped, so I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, but I don't care because I can still combo off. I'm still gonna make VFD through all of that. I'm going to discard Ash, which is like the worst case scenario. But yeah, it's just yeah, he can't win at this point. This Jackalope can just attack over the 0 defense position monster, and then I can just jump over everything, and I can go VFD call like Earth to play around Swift Scarecrow or Light against. I mean, and obviously at this point, there's no way he can Nibiru me, but yeah. So I think this was replay number 6 or something. Let's get into the next one. Hey, you can't say I'm not making quality ass content. I'm making like 10 replays in this video, but yeah, anyways, going second against the same guy. So I have 3 hand traps. I'm just like, you know what? Your deck is weird. I'm just going to let you do like a lot of things, and then I'm going to, yeah, and then we'll see. So I Veiler this because I'm not too sure. Maybe he might be able to play through hand traps if I wait for too long. But now it's game over. Appaloosa, I don't care. Like what Appaloosa it is, because I still have infinite. So I go 1-for-1 pitch. Oh my god, this doesn't seem like fair at all. And I think this is where you see I went a summon alternative and I didn't pop the Appaloosa. Would have been a very bad move because once again, if he has Gamma, then I lose. And besides, Appaloosa with 0 attack is it's not like it was a threat or anything, right? So just gonna scoop it up, and this is OTK, 100% billing guaranteed. If you just have like Link Cross with like Whitestone of Legend, just Needle Fiber alone is well over 10,000 damage. So that's it for this replay. It literally took 2 seconds. Alright, this time I'm going first against Brick City.deck. What? I think when Simo said that playing two Red Eyes, like 2 Red Eyes Dragoon in your deck was good, it was probably more like a meme. But this deck makes literally 0 sense. How many, bro? Like, I mean, alright? Oh my god. I don't know, man. People play really weird decks, like very, very weird decks. Oh, yo, this Sage, man. Sage is randomly searching Veiler because I already have White Stone of Ancients. That's so adorable. So unnecessary. Anyways, link cross combos, blah blah blah. Super fun, super, you know, different. I mean, to be fair, it is quite innovative, this combo, because at least there's no O-line and no boring stuff. So yeah, sure, you are using Needle Fiber, but come on. You're at least doing it with style points, and that's all that really matters. So again, Seifert, better than Brotor by far. It has a really good grave effect that you can use proactively. Brotor is reactive. So yeah, Skull Deed, blah blah blah. Spirit, gonna search for Blue Eyes number 11 billion. And then Special Summon White Stone of Ancients, tag out. I know the entire combo by heart. I feel like once you play with it for only like 3 hours, you already get to, you know, combo like this very easily. It's really not that difficult, honestly. And yeah, Levineer, again, I have 2 Levineers in my hand. Like, what? I can literally summon even more dragon monsters if I really want to, but I want to have a follow-up, so I'm just passing with this, which is already like very, very good. And top his deck Red Eyes Fusion, very, very, very good top deck, because his deck cannot even play Anaconda. It's actually pathetic. So he goes Red Eyes Fusion. I just ash it. I don't want to waste like a Harbinger on this. If I ash him, he can't even like use another one, and he still can't normal or special summon monsters. This 3 tactical talents obviously can't resolve, so I just Harbinger it, and there's no reason for me to waste my VFD yet. I just don't use it, and then he passes, and I literally kill him. So yeah, destroy, special summon Blue Eyes, put everything in attack, and yo, that's like 65 billion damage. And I still have like 4 negates and like a huge follow-up. Even have a Sage, so if I played like multiple spirits, I could actually go into like a second one, stuff like that. So absolutely fantastical. Let's get into the... is it the final replay? I'm not too sure. I think there's one more after that, so yeah, let's get into it. Unfortunately, I lied. This is unfortunately the final replay against someone who drew... Oh my god, I'm going to repeat myself. A very, very, very above average hand. Mayakashi returns, so he has this, his 1-card starter. So he has the 1-card starter, Ice Dragon's Prison, Called by the Grave. And I don't know what this is exactly, but I'm pretty sure it did matter. And even the freaking Elixir of White Destiny. I don't know why, but yeah. So the Ash gets Called by the Grave, so I'm like, oh, alright, so this Melody can resolve, because he cannot Ash me even if he had it, but didn't have Ash, so whatever. Because yeah, Called by the Grave actually affects both players. So now he's just Mayakashi combo, but it's irrelevant. It's like it's not a good engine. It literally does nothing at all. And only the level 9 actually does something if you revive it with White Destiny. But you have to control Eldritch the Golden Lord to do that. So otherwise, it's basically impossible. And this Link 2, no, not the Link 2. Yeah, okay, so you see, yeah, sacking this guy was this girl or whatever actually did matter. And now he has Eldritch the Golden Lord in his deck, and the White Destiny actually does something. So he has what is this? 3 or 4 interruptions? A lot. Anyways, going to pilot like I'm going to play through it like very well. So I could have went Melody, discard Thunderbird, pop 1, but not the best thing, honestly. He also could have just chained anything. So now he's going to go like revive back Eldritch the Golden Lord, and then this is going to negate. Okay, yeah, sure, this is like 3 interruptions because this can negate twice. And then he has an Ice Dragon's Prison. So I'm just gonna Ogre this, which gets rid of 1 of the interruptions, but he's going to revive this useless monster that does absolutely nothing, but at least I have to deal with 1 less negate. So once again, Needle Fiber, blah blah blah. Levineer pop? Yeah, exactly. So I get rid of Ice Dragon's Prison. I don't know why he didn't use it earlier. I guess he thought I would probably like summon a zombie like somehow in the combo, but no. Literally only dragons, machines, and cybers here, so yeah, once again, full combo. I literally have everything in the entire world. Even this freaking effect Veiler can help me make the Spirit Dragon, which is, I guess, irrelevant, but with Spirit Dragon, I can negate the grave effect of the guy when he tries to revive him back from the graveyard, and Zombie Stein can just jump over this skeletal Mayakashi garbage, so yeah, there is no way he can win. This is just way too much for him, and this is how I won yet again. I literally went undefeated for like a full day on EDO Pro. It was just ridiculous. But that's pretty much all I had to say for this, showcase for this Blue Eyes testing video. Make sure you like and subscribe because I'm going to keep making videos like these and you definitely don't want to miss out on them. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Thank you very, very, very much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.